Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at this Headless gem one more time and go ahead and create a truss cover for it. Being that we're all social distancing ourselves from everybody, I got time on my hands and I figured why not do a small little project, something pretty simple. Anybody could do it with minimal tools, and as long as you got a sheet of metal or something, even plastic, you could use plastic. But today I'm going to use copper. The thing I like about copper not only is just the color, but also because you can tap on it with a hammer and mold it and squeeze it almost like a clay, but not quite. Just small taps of a hammer using edges and things to make compounds and curl overs. So I have a sheet of copper, and let's take a look what we can do.
Let's call it a stump. And I got some sheet of copper. I figured that would look cool. So, take some masking tape. Let's go ahead and mark off. I like masking tape for making patterns, man. This is a good idea. So, here we go. The basic shape. Pull that loose, and we'll put it on the copper, and then start cutting it out.
Now we're going to cut the copper out with my bandsaw. Should make quick work of it. It's copper. It's pretty soft. Fire it. There you go. Now I'll just smooth that, round that out. Now I'll take this and I'll smooth it out to shape on my makeshift sander here. Almost to shape. The rest of it I'll hand in some jeweler's files, get it down to a size.
So now that I got that to a shape, you can see here. So bang into that. So here, like this. You see here, like that kind of there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to contour the edges to go around the wood, because copper you can squish with a hammer, flatten it out. Should be able to also contour it too, maybe with a ball tap to kind of get the curl around the edges, so it'll cup around the edges here. Let's find out. Now what I'm using is a brass hammer, casted hammer. Picked up at Harbor Freight, nothing special. Here we go. Now I'm going to get a round tap to see if I can get this to start contouring. So that's going to require a little more precision. Right there. But yeah, overall, let's go get around to construction. Started working on this just to see. Focus. See, I started to round it on this here post. Grandfather was a tool and die maker, so he's got all these cool doodaddys that were lying around and left over when we cleared out of his estate. So this is a piece of something, I don't know, but it has a great dome end on it, so I can sit here and shape. Hammer shape. Just tap, tap, and just round those edges down. Don't get too ahead of ourselves. Go ahead in here and match it up. We're rounding it. Flip it over and I'll show you. I'll show you here. Okay, check it out. So you can see, scooch. You can see we're rounding it over, so when it gets attached, it's gonna be nice and smooth. This, you know, any edges will take. I'll take those off of the jeweler's file, but you get the idea. A little contour, just enough. So what I was doing now is rounding these edges so they meet up. Put this in the camera so they can meet up a little more. You see a nice round, smooth edge. And how I'm doing that is basically taking a small pick-like device, and I'm getting it in there and hammering the lip or so much over the pick, over the pick piece. Let me get this over here. Hammering a little over the pick piece here. I can find something a little more conducive maybe later, but right now this is what I'm using just to kind of roll those edges over. Straight edges, I started to roll it too. Might as well, you know, it's a little rough right now, but all I did was take a tool like this and I clamped it down, and I used this and hammered downwards against it with my brass hammer. And I'll keep doing that until I get the edge I like, and then we'll continue from there. Even something like a screwdriver can act as a good straight edge hammer with, so if you have a way to vise it down. Got those ends curled, and now I'm going to start polishing. I actually started doing some test rubbing to polish it up. You can see the other side looked kind of like that, marred from the hammering, but then we start to sand and polish it up. So let's get to doing that. I don't plan on getting a mirror finish shine with this. It doesn't need to be. I just want to get somewhat pretty. Then I'm going to take it up to this 3000. I'm not so worried about the hammer marks there. I don't care less. That might just, to me, it adds to the mystique, you know, mystique of it. That. So next up, we got to tap 2 holes, and then tap the holes in the neck, so we can screw it down, and we'll be done.
gaps.
It's curled, so nobody's gonna cut their fingers.
There's maybe a slight edge I can take down with my files. And that. Then you just go over this with some poly and boom. Look good. No? Well, all right. I think that turned out pretty well. I'm quite happy with that. There are no gaps around the edge. There are no sharp edges or gaps up top. It's nice and smooth. And look at that. Here's the back side. Look at that. See? No gaps. I see it under top here. There you go. See? Look at that. I think that turned out really well. I'm quite happy with that. And not that you have to go and do something like that if you do decide to modify your guitar to be a headless. But some people don't like having the tress hole right there gaping out. And if you do bang it against something, it is protected with this copper cap. Easy to remove to do any adjustments to your neck just by removing one screw or two screws and popping it off. Look at that. That's neat. I like that. Something easy, something simple, a little decorative too, if you like. There you go. Hopefully that gives you some idea, makes you creative, and makes you happy. End up with a great day. Peace.